What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. At least that's what the design will end up being. Landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point is here. The head is kind of not like bang center. It's probably like over here a little bit. So if you find your center point to come across, come up, and we'll do the eyes on this sort of diagonal line just in this space here. So I'll just go diagonal first, right? And then it kind of like curves over, and then we have big eyelashes on the end, right? So you like start adding these spikes, and you can do kind of as much of these as you want. You can go real crazy with it. Sometimes they do. And then our bottom eyelid line, so like you got our tear duct in here, and then it comes down around up into this corner. Okay, and then I'm going to add like eyelashes kind of going the whole way around, right? So like coming around here as well. So like heavily make up the eyes, mascara, make all the eyelashes look way bigger. Okay, so again, she's kind of looking down at us, right? Tear ducts in there. So your iris is kind of like a circle coming up from the bottom eyelid line, so it curves around here. It's kind of like a, you know, a sunset or a sunrise kind of a shape, or a rainbow line. So it curves around from here, right? And it'll touch the top eyelid and come back down. Okay, so that gives the illusion that she's looking down at us, and then her pupil is kind of in the middle. Right, you can go as big or small with the pupil as you want, but you want to get it kind of like, imagine the center point of that circle if you kept the circle going around. All right, so then top eyelid just coming across here, and then she might have some bags underneath her eyes, but it's kind of like purple makeup and eyeshadow and stuff, but you could do like a little one just under there if you wanted. Okay. Right, so her eyebrow, so she's got this kind of smirk and she's like raising her eyebrow up, right? So one eyebrow is kind of like, it looks at least higher than the other, right? And they're quite formed sort of eyebrows, right? So like you could do, start with a little bit of hair at the front, and then it kind of just curves up and around down the back, right? So it's kind of high up. The other one will be a bit lower down, and then this eyebrow comes around this way, down the back, pointy along the back here, and there is some like eyeshadow around her eye and stuff, so you could just put in a little light line for her orbital bone, I think that's what it's called, just here, and then maybe a line just coming down for her, like her nose, sort of there. So now we're going to go diagonal down, and you're about eye width across. So an eye will fit in between. So the measurement between our eyes is about an eye. So you want to go down a bit because we're on a diagonal, right? You don't want to like go straight across. So we'll go down about eye width. So I'd say here, right? So you can fit an eye in between here. And then that curves around again. Right, they're on about that same line, see the top. And then we start eyelashing. It's a verb. Right, to eyelash. Wait, are verbs action or sorry, this is an English class. So then her tear duct, and then we'll just bring it around. Again, same sort of shape. Boop, over there. And I'm going to add some eyelashes sticking out here as well, dark ones. And then her iris curving around, touching the top, down into there, and then her pupil in the center. Right, so eyelid line, curving around like so. Maybe like a little bag underneath her eye. And her other eyebrow, so as I said, slightly lower, right? So like if you were doing two of them raised, it'd be like up here, but I'm just going to go across and down a little bit, right? And add it like here. Right, and then formed eyebrow sort of shape coming around that eye again. Pointy. And then you want to add a little space that you can color in. And maybe her orbital bone coming from the corner of her eye there. Is that the orbital? I think it is. The one that goes around the eye. Not sure. Because it orbits, you know. Okay, so her nose, right? So with females and noses, right, you don't want to add too much in terms of like bridge of the nose. So let's see what we can do. So we'll just jump straight down and do nostril, one there, one there, and then we'll curve around the side here because we're looking up, right? You can darken these up a little bit. Bring this around here. She has like a petite sort of nose. Okay. See, like even that you can like sort of don't want to do too much more, but because we're looking up, maybe like the tip of her nose, sort of like here, maybe coming across the top a bit. Maybe just this on the side. So I'm just like figuring out, now maybe I'll erase some of this here. So sometimes like you could do too much. So like say like that line across the top doesn't make sense really with this line here. So I'm going to get rid of some of it. Some of it makes sense, but yeah, but I think that's probably enough for her nose, right? So we'll go down and she's like smirking. She got this like real confident sort of smirk, right? So her mouth just sort of here, right? So we'll bump it across. In the middle, it kind of dips down and then it comes back across. And on this one, we're gonna like do a big smirk. Up to there. Saying she's got like big lipstick lips on, right? So we'll go like up, down in the middle, back up. It's kind of like a letter M. That's how it always looks to me anyway. Boom, boom, boom. And then the bottom lip, quite large as well, just curves across here. And maybe like a sort of a smile line or something just around her cheek there. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad to me now. What do you think? I think that's enough for the nose. I wouldn't do too much more. Right, so her chin, so relatively pointy, and it's because like her head is like tilted back, so this space is like a bit bigger than this. Right, so eyebrow to nose will probably bring it roughly to where her chin is. So like the eye to the nose space is real skinny. Right, so that'll bring you, so eye to nose is about the same as nose to just under the bottom lip. But we're going to go use the eyebrow to the nose in this one because her head is tilted backwards. So we have this perspective thing going on. So like here to here, we'll bring it roughly to her chin. I'm going to go kind of pointy with it. This female, feminine sort of face. Okay, so we will curve this around sort of gradually then. So it'll come out to her jaw, about there. Gradual sort of wine glass kind of curve, and then it like comes up the side of her face all the way up to like her ear sort of. Might make this chin a little bit pointier and tidy up the line then. So I just don't like the darkness of this line, the heaviness. So I'm just going to lighten it up a bit. Right, so that's kind of the shape we're going for the face. Kind of like this sort of wine glass kind of shape. She could have like some cheekbones somewhere, but where would they be? So if that came down, cheekbone should be maybe a light little cheekbone line there. Maybe just coming in here as well. Okay, now, so her hairline, so it's all tied back super tight, right? And her ears are like lower down the eyes because her head is tilted back. So the ear be, say like she has like hair starting here, a little like sort of sideburn sort of situation, right? And then her ear comes out from that. And so the ears are in like the nose to bottom mouth sort of area. We do the same over here. And then ear lines inside, so the easiest way is always this sort of letter J kind of thing, like just like that, right? And you can make it more complicated, of course, if you want, by adding little sort of extra shapes inside. And then her hairline, so zigzags itself sort of up to the middle of her forehead, which is like here. And your forehead's about the same size as your nose. So this and this are about the same. See this like nostrils to say just like the bottom of the eyebrow. So that and that are about the same. And then you can do sort of hairline coming down this way. And there'll be all sort of strands of hair and stuff coming down as well. So going all the way down the side of her head. Okay. And this hair kind of like it's tied back, so it kind of just like bumps like this. So it's got all this very tightly bumped hair. So all the texture lines go back. Okay, so then like this is like quite long hair, right? So it goes back this way. And then she has like lots of fringe and stuff. So we'll add, say, like a fringe line coming right out from here. And it'll go down her face. It goes right down over her eye and stuff. So like down this way. See, like that. And then back up. And anything you draw over, of course, you would erase or color over. Like another one there. And there's another one, like a smaller one sort of here. And maybe like another one. Right, and then we'll add like our texture lines on the tied back pieces of hair, so like it's all sort of going all the way back down this way, and then around here. Right, so then she has these big sort of tied up pieces of hair around the back of her head as well. So I don't know what you call these, to be honest. These type things. And then these will have like textures all. Like little bits of hair sort of sticking off them. Right, another one on this side. And those spiky strands of hair sticking down from behind her ears and stuff, just down here. And they are red and blue, different colors. Okay, so that's basically her head, right? So let's go down now. So her neck, right? So her neck on this side kind of comes down from her jaw. So we'll make it a bit narrower, I think, than the way it is. We'll kind of exaggerate the feminine here. So we'll go this way. Right, and the other side. Yeah, we'll just sort of go down. That way. And then she has a choker, so coming across her throat, so we'll put it there. Just a black one. And then she's got like neck muscle lines going down that way. And then her collar sort of sticks out from behind her neck here, so it goes out that way. And then back in and down, right? Do the same on this side, so just... And her jacket just sort of goes all the way down this way then. Right, so these neck muscles always go into collarbones, right? So collarbone going that way out to where her shoulders would be. Right, and then her t-shirt, so she's got this tight sort of V neck shirt here coming around her chest. Right, you could have some anatomy there. And then the red line comes around here. And then again, like just some anatomy that way. So shoulder then, so we go collar and shoulder, so it comes out here. So she's got this pad on, right? Shoulder pad, so it kind of like raises it up a bit more. So it comes down this way. So that's like the end of the shoulder pad. And her arm sort of goes off that way. And then this shoulder pad goes down there. And then her denim. So this got a line going here, and then got like her chest coming out and in, down that way. It's like her waist, right? And the other side of her arm just goes that way. So we have some like details on the clothing, right? So like buttons and stuff. And like little stitching edge lines and all this kind of some fold lines and stuff here. There's all studs and things, I think, all on this, but we'll just keep it a bit simple and leave that edge lines and maybe make this sort of a zipper. Right, so this jacket sort of has a clasp or something, like another part like this along this side. So like that button would go to there, I think, so. Like a clip over the other side. Right, then her other shoulder, where the baseball bat is, so this comes out, down, and we've got that shoulder pad again here. Right, and then sort of similar body shape on that side. And then what we can see of the arm going down there, and there's like some stitching or something on this one. And again, like some dirt and scratches and stuff, because it's all sort of denim and, you know, she's been fighting and all this kind of stuff. So her arm comes up this way, holding the baseball bat. So let's see. So like, say like we'll do like the cuff. So her sleeve just like curves around the hole for where the arm comes out. Right, and the arm will just relatively straightforward, thin. Sort of wrist coming out this way, kind of like a cylinder. And then the sleeve itself just going down here. And then she's got a glove on, right? So it's got like a clasp or something here. Like a wrist section. And then the back of the hand, so the hand itself. So we'll go up the back here, kind of disappears underneath the baseball bat there, and then the thumb sort of sits in front. So this is like the palm of the hand sort of section there. Right, so then our baseball bat goes like this way, and then there's like fingers on top. So say like the end of the bat, we'll just do this sort of circle. We give it like a bit of an edge, make it look a bit 3D. And then the handle goes this way. And then it kind of goes down to here. And we start meeting fingers somewhere in here. We'll just get like the rest of this. So we'll go down there and then over. This is the thing on the edge, and then it gets like real wide going that way down to there. And there might be like scratches and blood stains and stuff on this bat. And then her fingers. So knuckles and fingers. Little finger, ring finger. I think we can see our middle finger here. Can't see the knuckle for the last one, so we'll just kind of go little finger first. Sort of coming around here real small. And then the ring finger. And then you can just see one more finger just there underneath the thumb. That little finger, gotta fix that, sorry. So I'll come back to that. We'll just add, just while it dries, I'll just add like lines that come around the bat here. Damn it. I'm about to put my finger in while it's wet. Ugh. So that finger should be like a bit bigger, I think. Like it should go around a bit more there. But I'll have to come back to that because it's still wet. You can just erase it because you should be drawing with pencil, so. People not drawing with pencil freaking out right now. So she has Harley the Queen written down here, so it's kind of bubble writing. H first. L. Joins the E. It's like done with a paintbrush DIY job, you know. And the N. Harleen. And we'll just do Queen, and then the this is more angled. Q. And then you. Right, and then the is just like roughly sketched out in here. There's like love hearts. Harley the Queen. And maybe some dirt on her chin there, just like as if she's been like fighting with people. And I'll just try and like fix this finger now. It's not too bad, but I just thought it needed to be a bit bigger, like fingernail there. Do do do. Right, I think that's the best I could do. Harley Quinn. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.